With a yo-ho-ho, it's Tail of the Toaster. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario Tennis Power Tour. In the last video, we arrived at the Island Open venue. In this video, I said we were going to start work on singles varsity, but there's actually two new mini-games for us to try. One of them is probably the easiest one in the game to beat on level 3, the other one is by far the hardest. I'm going to show that one off first. As this one doesn't rely on gaming skill. It's about general human reflexes and, well, yeah, human reflexes. And if you don't have good reflexes, then you won't be able to beat it. I don't really know what my reflexes are like, but not good enough to beat this. At least not on level 3. I can do the first two, but level 3 is absolutely maniacal. Level 1 inherently is very, very easy. Yeah, quick save, not going to bother with that. Both Sky and Clay have much better power shots than that defensively already. Level 2, you may win, you may lose, but you'll beat this eventually. Yeah, we've got to beat it 40 times. So, as per regular rock, paper, scissors, if the hand is representing paper, snip it in half with the scissors. If it's showing a clenched fist like a rock, envelop it with paper. And if it's showing two fingers like a pair of scissors, then bash it with a rock. If you do the same, beat it. If you do the same action as the opponent hand, then you'll just delay a bit. If you do the super effective thing, if you will, you'll deal some damage to the opponent, and if you do a not very effective, if you will, then you'll take a clunk to the head yourself. It's not pleasant, and to be fair, I can only beat this when I'm not commentating, so I'm just gonna have to do this without speaking, I'm afraid. So yeah, sit tight. Well. We are. It took 2 tries, but I've beaten level 3 now. Yeah, right. I've beaten level 2. Now I'm only going to show off level 3. It needs 60 hits in 60 seconds to beat, and that is beyond my ability completely. So I'm just basically going to stall for 60 seconds really, because there's no hope of success whatsoever. Let's just do it. So yeah, as you saw in my failed attempt, and just now, if you get it wrong, you'll get clonked over the head, which looks kind of painful actually. Health and safety, it's not a thing in the Mario world. Or the sub-Mario world of this really. Just shows off a more not infested with Mario side of the Mario world. That's what I like about this place. But yeah, for now we're just sat here crushing this. Look, 7 seconds left to deal 22 more hits. Absolutely monstrous. Not even going to try. I will probably grind for the power shot off screen. But yeah, now let's show off a much easier one. And now finally a bit of relief in this game. It's not the most entertaining to watch, but you're on a tightrope, holding a beam, walking across a bit of water. You've got to get 100 steps. The 100th step will be at the end, of course. You've got so many seconds to do it. You've got a very forgiving time limit. If the beam starts overbalancing to the left, just hit right on the D-pad and you should balance it again. Just don't overdo it. If the beam becomes too overbalanced on one side, you'll fall in the water, but that's not the end of the minigame. You'll just get back up on the rope again and be able to keep going. And even in level 3 you'll be able to fall off lots of times and still be able to beat it quickly enough. Sometimes Klepto will land on the beam and that will heavily overbalance it to one side, but it's really not a problem. Adds some variety to a pretty plain game otherwise. You just gotta get a few more steps. Really, it would just be more entertaining for you guys to just show beating level 2 and 3 sped up, because this isn't one for watching. It's not really one for playing either, but I appreciate it because it is easy, so it does let you get a power shot without much hassle. Yep. See, it took all that time to beat level 1, so I can't imagine level 2 and 3 being that entertaining. We got the control shot, inferior to the slider shot. Control shot's supposed to just power the tennis ball into the corner of the court, but it doesn't work that well. You'll probably get a better one for beating level 3, but I'd still find the slider shot and obviously the flying shot, boom, to be much better than it. So yeah. Now Visual Boy Advance does actually have a tool which would let me speed up while playing. I ought to use that, but I can't remember which button I've got it mapped to. But yeah, a new gimmick for level 2, fountains of water, which will push your beam to the other side in another attempt to get you off. If you can keep the beam perfectly level, then you'll be able to walk very fast. That's the key to beating it in time, but you'll still manage it anyway, even if you don't. So just try and keep those pixels aligned with each other, and then you'll succeed. Past the halfway mark. There'll obviously be a new thing in level 3 to try and throw you off course, literally. But yeah, not a problem. If the step counter isn't enough at the bottom left, there's also another progress bar to the left showing how near you are to the end of the course. I just tend to use the number counter. So we got 10 more steps to go. Let's try and do it quickly. Klepto and Fountain trying to throw me off. It wasn't enough. So I'm at the checkerboard with 18 seconds to go. See how forgiving this is? I know that was only level 2, but you'll truly see it when I beat level 3. Just how easy it is, and I don't know why the game makes you wait so long to play this game, because it is very easy. And honestly, this could be in place of Swift Spin. And Swift Spin's the second minigame in the game, and yet that's one of the 3 I can't beat level 3 for at all. And yet this is the 3rd to last minigame in Mario Tennis Power. But bear with it, and then you'll have it. So the new gimmick for this, as you can see, is Cheep Cheeps. They like to chuck multiple things at you at once in level 3, like Kleptos, Fountains, and Cheep Cheeps all together. Yeah, the Cheep Cheeps will, as you saw, grab onto the end of the pole and try, well, on the end of the beam and try to pull it down. But it's still not problematic. Just hit the halfway mark. I fell off, but you get back up a little further ahead than you were before. So really, what's the issue? Seriously. This is all there is to it. Just 40 whatever more steps to go, and then we can be out of here with a new power shot. Yep, try not to let that cheap bring me down, and then we'll have this beat. So, nice reflective pool there, showing off a lot of rounded shapes. Hang on a bit, we've only got 5 seconds left to go. What's going on here? Am I gonna lose? I lost! Well, in that case, I'll show you the successful attempt sped up. See you then. And there we are. That took way longer than I thought it would. I've always thought of tightrope as a really easy spider save. I'd never even heard of that one. I'm putting that on play. I'll have to see what that looks like. Wow. So yeah, that's all there is to this episode. Don't have the control save or the flash drop. Slider shot and spider save. Never even heard of that before. But yeah, so that's everything for this episode. Just did 2 minigames, and in the next episode, varsity tennis. See you then.